Alright, welcome to episode 3. Oh, you can see we got a wolf here, and you can tame them to be dogs, but you need to have some bones in order to do that. So right now he's just going to run around. They're very common in the snow biome. And so I'd neglected to mention before, you know, that we were looking for coal, and we finally found some coal to make some torches. There is an alternative I totally forgot about because I hadn't played from the beginning in a long time. So if you want to make, you can make charcoal. So basically to do that, if you stick a piece of wood and smelt it, then it makes charcoal. So very similar to coal. Pretty much functions the same. So you can take your coal, add a stick, and you can make some more torches. So if you wanted to make torches and all you had was wood, couldn't find coal, that's not a problem. And another thing that we should be doing here is getting an area here for a chest. Chests are very handy because your inventory is only so big. Sorry, my phone was ringing there. Let's just hollow out a little area here for throw a chest in. And chests, you can store a bunch of stuff, so grab some wood. Oh, and it's right now they look like Christmas gifts, but normally they don't. It's just because it's Christmas update. And you can throw your sapling that it dropped earlier from when we cut down a tree, saplings, and you can replant those. You don't really need rotten flesh or sand or flint right now. Flint you can use to make flint and steel, and we don't really need our stairs right now. Use our wood, make some more sticks here. Sticks are always handy. Stay a bit organized here. Alright, so now we've got a chest. We can store some stuff. It's going to be there when we come back. And it looks like it's dark, so what we should probably do before we go venturing outside again is sleep. We still don't have any armor or a whole lot of protection. Switch to my sword in case we run into somebody here. And one thing we should do before we get too far is find some way of, if we venture out a little bit here, we're going to want to make sure that we can find our way back. So one thing you can do is press F3 and write down your coordinates, your X, Y, and Z coordinates. And the Y is your height, and your X and Z are your directions going within the map. If you walk this way, you can see it's the Z direction. This way is the X direction, and then the Y is that direction. So that's one way. If you write those down, then you can always find your way back. You can also make compasses, but we don't have the stuff to make one of those right now. So what I'm going to do here is make a large tower. Oh, there's a spider over there. And I'm going to make it too high. So that way I can come down on one of them. And make sure you don't fall off when you're doing this, or you might die. See, that spider's still down there. So this is kind of going to be a landmark for me. So if I get lost, don't know where I'm going, I look for this, and I can see where I am. Doesn't have to be too high. The higher the better. So I'll go to about there. What I'm going to do is stick a torch near the top here. And normally you don't want to mine down, but in this case I'm going to, because I know it's solid beneath me because I just built it. Throw some more torches just for higher visibility, especially at nighttime. Let's throw another torch on here. Let's throw another torch. And we'll throw one more torch near the base here. And there we go. So now if we're wandering around, turning around, getting kind of lost, we turn around and, oh, there's our huge thing. We know where our house is. It's pretty important to get back to. And another thing we're going to need here is a farm. So keep looking back and knowing where we are. Oh, there's some sugar cane over here. Sugar cane is handy, and there's some water. This would be a nice place to, there's some rotten flesh over here. The dogs like to eat those as well, but only when they're actually with your pet. Oh! Do you see that in the distance? Sweet, that was lucky. Usually it takes a really long time to find something like that. We should plant some sugar canes here too. These will grow. So we'll take the 3 that we just found. 4. And then when we come back, they have to be on sand, right next to water. And let's go check out this temple. Oh, there's a bone over here. Bones and arrows. That would have been dropped from an archer guy. Oh, there's more sugar cane over there as well. Oh, there's a ton of sugar cane. Sugar cane is handy for making sugar and using it to make paper, to make books. So let's collect that here. And this is a desert temple, which is super handy to have nearby, and you can find a lot of loot in there. You gotta watch for there may be mobs and booby traps set up in there. I'm just collecting some of the sugar cane right now. Alright, let's check out this temple. See, there's some chiseled sandstone. We don't want to fall down there. You can sometimes find chests in these things. Just gotta know where to find them. Luckily I do. So I'm just gonna make a little bit of room here. And we're gonna take some of this wool out of here. If you take the center one out here, you don't want to fall down here. You can see there's TNT on the sides, the pressure plate that'll activate it, and you'll blow yourself to smithereens. So what we want to do is come at it from the side, and there should be some nice loot down there. And we don't want to fall down. Because again, if we fall in that pressure plate, we're in trouble. This is a really crazy sweet find, especially this early in the game. And what we want to do, well, we got some rotten flesh and some bones, and that's it in this one. Maybe we'll find something better in another one. Alright, we want to destroy that pressure plate so nothing's going to blow up on us. Well, these are just chests, but there's some gold. Nice. way more bones. We can make bone meal with that. Iron ingots are always handy. That's iron we were making earlier. So that was some good loot. And the TNT is actually, it must be buried, or right around here. I think I picked up that blue wool as well. There's the TNT. You can see all the TNT in here. I mine it very quickly. Just get it out here. All that TNT didn't look like much. That would have created a lot of havoc. So what we're going to do now, you can hear the sound. Nighttime is coming. Go back up that middle. Don't fall down our hole. Let's find our way out over here. And now, oh, do you see our tower? That was handy. So we can come back and mine the rest of this out. Sometimes there might be some more stuff in there that we can find as well. Just looking around. And let's make our way back here to our... It takes a little while for the sugarcane to grow. We should actually plant some more sugarcane here. Then we'll have a lot. That's when we need it. And just plant that much for now. And we'll also go back there and we'll bring some sand back in order to make a wheat farm. We're going to have to find some seeds as well in order to plant the wheat, and we're going to have to make a hoe. So we'll do that in the next episode, since I got sidetracked there by the desert temple. That was an awesome find, and if you wander around deserts, there's usually you can usually find one of those if you look hard enough. So I will leave it at that for this episode, and looking forward to seeing you in the next.